Let's talk about Baby Doge. As you can see here, Baby Doge is up 4.8% in the last 24 hours. Now, that's pretty good. If you look at everything else is up as well. So it's good that we're following the trend here with everything else. So that's very good. And we see Bitcoin up 22.3% in the last 7 days, which is amazing. We got Baby Doge up 23.1%. So we're following Bitcoin to a T right now. We're really keeping up with it. And our 24-hour trading volume is pretty good as well at $2.1 million. Our market cap's decent at 179 million. And we were also trending on CoinGecko as well with Baby Doge. So that's something else that's also very good. So far, so good. We've been doing good. But anyways, we're going to talk about the technical analysis here in Baby Doge and inside of Bitcoin to see where we're going to go next here with our prices. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section. And if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Chart Prime link in the description. But let's talk about the technicals here because it's actually very important what's going on here right now with Baby Doge. So first of all, if you look at Bitcoin, you can see we passed this resistance I was talking about. I was talking about, look, we got to get past 30 and 31K. If we can get past 31K, then that's bullish. Well, obviously we got past 31K. And if you look at this, we actually broke out of these momentum wave bands here on the Chart Prime indicators. We broke completely out of them. When you see them turning pink from red, that just pretty much means that it's going out of proportion, right? It's going way higher than the current momentum wave band. So we're way above it, which means we have to pull back into it. So right, we have to pull back there. And we can even see here on the RSI, we're pulling back here on the RSI. Now we're on the 4-hour chart, so you can't really see it perfectly here. But if you look over here on the 1-hour chart, then you see it looks way, way, way different here. So when you look at the momentum wave bands here, you can see we're right in the middle of there, but we've already topped out here. So what we're going to end up seeing here now is a pullback inside of the Baby Doge prices. So that's why we're also seeing this pullback on the RSI as well. We're probably going to end up dropping down to this next level here. And then from there, possibly to the bottom of this momentum wave band. And then from there, we'll see whether or not we'll drop another level or we'll keep rising from there. So that's what we have to watch out for right now here with Bitcoin. And as we see, Baby Doge has been following Bitcoin because you can see inside the last 7 days, 23.1% for Baby Doge, and the last 7 days, 22.3% for Bitcoin. So we can see we have been following Bitcoin to a T right now. If you actually go over here to the Bitcoin prices, you can see the Bitcoin charts kind of look similar here to the Baby Doge chart. So if you look at Bitcoin in the last 7 days, it looks very similar to Baby Doge in the last 7 days. So everything's been up. So that's very, very, very good for us. Now, as for the prices here with Baby Doge, we are like right above a Fibonacci here. We're still on our momentum wave bands though, and we're at the top. Remember, once we hit the pink area, it's typically because we went all out of proportion. We went too bullish. We had to do a pullback, and now you're probably going to end up seeing this pulling back out of this momentum wave band back down to this next Fibonacci. So that's what I think is going to happen here possibly. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but I just feel like we're going to have another pullback here. And I've been feeling like this for a while. I feel like the same thing here for Bitcoin. We're going to come back down here to these momentum wave bands. And I do believe that we're going to end up going back down to the lower 31K area. So I would say prepare for that next because we've already broke out on the momentum wave bands here. It's only right that we have this little bit of a pullback to our previous momentum wave bands. And then from there, we'll see if we're going to be bullish or not from there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this because I think the pullback is coming, but there is still a possibility that it could continue to pump after that pullback. I think that's the biggest takeaway from this is yes, we're probably going to end up pulling back here. You can even see on the RSI, we're still in the process of a pullback here on the RSI, but it's very possible that we can pump after that pullback. Because look, you can even see here on the RSI, it wants to go down, but look at how it quickly goes right back up here. So we may not, continue to go down on the RSI. It could continue to pull upwards, right? We could have that small pullback that we just now had, and then we could have a huge pump just coming in. It's very, very hard to tell right now. But me personally, I believe this is a bull trap. I believe this is a bull trap right now. So personally, I would say don't just dump all your money in there. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But me personally, I'm sitting here on the sidelines like, okay, I truly believe it's going to pull back some more. I truly believe Bitcoin is going to end up pulling back again. Now, the real question for me is how far back will all this go, right? So I personally think that Bitcoin is going to either go back to 25K or 20K. I think more likely 20K, but we'll see. A lot of people don't think that it's going to do this. A lot of people think otherwise, but that's exactly why I believe this. When others are greedy, be fearful. When others are fearful, be greedy. Everybody is so greedy right now. If you look inside of the market, everybody's like, no, we're taking off now. Bull market, bull market. Yeah, we're going in a bull market. They're not wrong about that. But what they're wrong about is the timing. I believe that we're not going in the bull market now. Like, yes, we are technically at the beginning of the bull market. But what happens at the beginning of the bull market? After you get your first huge pump, you always get your first huge pullback. And what's about to happen here is probably going to be a huge pullback, followed by another pump that just keeps bringing it up. So there's going to be very volatile times here, and you just have to pay attention to them. Like it could get very, very it could get very intense here. So I would just say be prepared because I mean anything can happen at this point. Like we have so much going on in the markets. I truly believe we're gonna have a pullback here, and I just think that this is a bull trap. So we are definitely in the bull market, but it doesn't mean that we can't have a huge pullback before our next pump. Like that's kind of how it goes inside these bull markets. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But yeah, anyways, moving on, looking over here at our holders and everything. Our holders are doing pretty good. 2 weeks ago, we had 1,772,950 holders. Today, we have 1,774,796 holders. So still 2,000 holders, give or take, inside the last 2 weeks. So very good. We're still getting holders coming in. A lot of transactions still going on Baby Doge. And you can see over here, lots of money here flowing into the burn wallets as well. Now, one thing I will say is a lot of people on Baby Doge are actually doing transactions on, centralized exchanges. And I just say that because, a lot of people are saying like Baby Doge doesn't have that much volume, blah, 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 blah. It's because the tokenomics tax 10%, which is correct. But if you don't want to pay that 10% tax, you could always go to a centralized exchange. They also have baby deals on Mexi Global. This right here is actually the Mexi Global wallet. So if you want to check out Mexi Global, you can definitely get baby deals on Mexi Global. You can use the link in my description if you want to do that. And then, you can go ahead and get some discounts on your trades as well. But yeah, you can get baby deals on Mexi Global and you won't have to pay that 10% tax because it's a centralized exchange. So that's just another method for people to go and take. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the link in the description for Chart Prime. And as always, I'll be back with another video.